He's an armchair expert.
No movie we could have seen that would have lived up to the life experience we had making it. So we go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
So we have
we
Olympic.
overturned in fives. Like that was just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to throw you right in this class 5 here.
Yeah, we had these Olympic gold medal rowers teaching us how to navigate rapids in a canoe. And there's 3 of us in a boat, and poor Seth's just stuck in the middle. So if Lillard and I get it wrong, which we did regularly, we're going over in these class 5 rapids.
I quickly learned how to keep my camera above my head when we dumped.
You get in this bubble when you're doing a movie where it's like you weirdly feel like you're in a pretend world, even though you're physically on a river that is a class 5. Something in your brain goes, oh, this is for a movie. This is like Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
You're not thinking at all about the risks. We're jumping off of high waterfalls and shit. But the craziest thing that happened was we, about 5 times in a row, we had to jump in at the top of this class 4 or 5 rapid. I don't know. It was fucking gigantic. Yeah. And we had to jump off these rocks, and they were going to film us floating through the rapids, right? And we did this 3 times.
I forgot.
And they had all these search and rescue people. And on one of the times, Seth Green disappears.
Well, let me explain. There's a swirling eddy at the base of
a
this
fucking whirlpool,
cliff, right?
Yeah.
You have to jump past it.
Oh my
Because
God.
it'll pull you in, and that's exactly what happened. And the fucked up thing about it was I immediately was like, oh, I can get myself out. And I started trying to climb this apparently razor sharp slippery rock. And so I immediately like and just tear my fucking hands apart.
Prior to that, they said, if you get sucked under, just go with it. It'll spit you out. And Seth is very calm under fire as a person in general, as you saw on Punked.
Thank
When people were
goodness.
fucking somersaulting through the window, he stays calm. So you didn't panic. He disappeared for like count of 10.
Yeah.
And he did not pop up until a quarter mile down the river.
Yeah.
Wow.
And people on jet skis are now racing to him.
That was a lot of fun.
But that's not even the moment where we realized how dangerous it was, because they finally got enough shots of us, and then they pull us out, and then they set the stuntmen in, and they're going to go over in the canoe. They do the exact same thing we've just done 5 times, and a guy breaks his head open, has to get rushed to the hospital, is in the ICU, and this guy's an Olympic fucking rower. And we go, oh, Jesus, the Olympian just got hurt doing this.
Oh, wow.
So suffice to say, there was all these like really heightened moments that would never happen in your real life that were happening daily for us. We're working with a fucking real 10-foot bear that's 1,400 pounds, Bart the bear.
That was
Every day was something cuckoo.
to date one of the more amazing experiences of my life.
There was one moment that kind of trumps all of them for me, is that they kept Bart the bear in this horse trailer. And they'd keep him in there until it was time for him to work. Mind you, he is not nocturnal, but all of it is a night shoot. So he's grumpy as fuck, and they're feeding him a huge saucepan of coffee. Do you remember that?
I forgot about
They
that.
had the huge long saucepan. They're feeding him coffee and donuts. So he's eating sugar and caffeine. He's so irate. And so he's in this horse trailer, and all of a sudden you hear, and the horse trailer is rocking back and forth on 2 wheels. And Doug goes, oh, I gotta go in there. And Doug opens the door to a horse trailer. This thing's going fucking King Kong in there. And he goes in there, and you hear him screaming, no, Bart, no, Bart. And the fucking trailer smashing around and everything. And he's now pinned Doug under him. And then you hear, good boy, Bart. And then the trailer's completely calm. And
What a job.
Man.
it was so amazing.
It was.
The life experience was so profound making this movie. And the 3 of us got so close. We rented a house together and we lived together. And it just was, it was the best experience of my life, I think. And then of course, no movie could they have played where we would have felt like had captured this thing we went through, right?
Well, and by the time I got to the premiere, I appreciated.
Come to terms with it.
Yeah, I really had.
Can I say what you said when we walked out of that screening?
Well, Dax and I, like before the credits went down, I was like, let's smoke outside right this second. And we walked outside on the Warner Brothers lot, and we like turned the corner and just put our arms around each other and just sort of laughed.
Go, call the police because there's gonna be a bomb at the box office. Do you remember
true.
that?
You know, I got
He's an armchair expert.